So I'm here now with Kim Moore, who has just been reading from her collection, All the Men I Never Married. So Kim, how are you enjoying being here at the Poetry Festival?
Yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah. Festivals are my favourite place to be, especially when I'm not organising them, when I'm just reading. So yeah, it's great.
Well, we really enjoyed listening to your readings in there. And I just wanted to know, like, how would you describe your collection?
I guess it's God, that's a really hard question. Okay, hold on. It is a book exploring female desire and experiences of sexism, and then how the two kind of interact or talk to each other. So often when I'd write poems about ex-boyfriends, which I call the desire poems, and then I would perform them, and then I would get these kind of strange interactions with, sometimes I got nice interactions with audience members as well, but kind of strange interactions. I found that writing about female desire often uncovered sexism in the room and kind of allowed it to speak more loudly. But then I started to look back at my own experiences of sexism, or what I was calling sexism, and thought, what happens if I put the space of a poem around it, if I put white space around that experience? And one of the things I found was that the things I was calling sexism was not necessarily sexism. Sometimes it was assault, sometimes it was something worse. But in a poem there's nowhere to hide, so the usual coping mechanisms that I use to deal with experiences of sexism, or have used in the past, don't work in a poem because everything's kind of magnified or exposed, or so I don't know if that's a good description of the book.
No, I think it's brilliant, thank you. So what I'm interested to know is, how has being nominated, shortlisted for the Forward Prize, how important is that in today's society?
Well, it's really lovely to be on the shortlist, and it feels amazing to be there, especially with the writers that I'm on the shortlist with, because they're people that I've admired over the years, particularly Helen Moore I've always looked up to. But yeah, there's some great writers on the list. So it feels very important to me, with the caveat that I've also judged the Forward a couple of years ago, and I know how we had some great books on that shortlist, and I also know how many brilliant books that I would have loved to have seen on the shortlist didn't make it. So I feel really honoured and amazed. To be honest, I didn't know that I thought my book was eligible the year before. And so I wasn't on it the year before, and I'd forgotten all about it, about the Forwards. I wasn't expecting it or waiting for it, and the dates meant that my book was eligible this year. So it was a complete surprise. I just wasn't even thinking about it. So, which is like the best way to get on a shortlist, I think. Like, not, I've forgotten about it. So yeah, it feels amazing. And
Okay, well, best of luck with that. Thank you very much for having a little chat with us today. Thank you.